Hello, my name is Charles Kirkland Jr. I'm your real movie guy with the film Gordon and real movie stuff. Sitting down to talk with Alex Wu, writer and director of the new Netflix animated feature In Your Dreams. Welcome to the show, Alex.
Thanks, Charles. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. First of all, I know all this though this film is about dreams and adventure and fun, at its core it's a story about family.
Yeah.
So my question is for whom did you create this film? Who was your inspiration for this?
Well, the inspiration was, a lot of my own family. You're right. This film is about family. It's about imperfect families, and it's about imperfect people. The inspiration was I really wanted to change the conversation around dreams, because I think in American culture, especially, there's so much pressure on people to achieve their dreams, to make them come true, to live this perfect life. And I just think that at some level, it's good to have ambition and to aspire towards things. But there's a dark side. You can get lost in a dream and trying to achieve this ideal, and you can neglect all the other aspects of your life. Um, and so, yeah, that was very much sort of a big inspiration for this film. It was also sort of because my parents, when I was a kid, they nearly split up, and it was really challenging for me and my brother. And this film is very much sort of a reconciling with the idea and the challenging truth that life is not perfect and families are not perfect and parents are not perfect. But that's okay. I mean, what makes life meaningful is getting through that imperfection, that messiness together. So I thought that was a really compelling idea, and so that's what I wanted to capture in this film.
Speaking of not perfect and not interesting or interesting in that matter, where did the idea of that guy behind you, Baloney Tony, come from?
Well, there was two sources of inspiration for Bologna Tony. The first was when I was a kid, me and my brother had matching Santa bears, these like polar bears that had Santa hats on them. And they were pure white because they were polar bears. And my brother, he had a bloody nose one night, and he just got blood stains all over the rear end of his Santa bear. And me being the older brother, I sort of tortured him by nicknaming it Butthole Bear, and obviously, like, we made him so angry. But he still loved the bear. It was still his. He slept with it every night, and I thought there was something so beautiful about that. It's like he ended up embracing the mess, and loving it despite its imperfection. And so that was very much like what I wanted Bologna Tony to represent, that sort of messiness, the disgusting imperfection of life. And Stevie, Elliot embraces it. Stevie needs to learn to embrace it. The other source of inspiration was my co-director Eric Benson and co-writer. He when he was a kid, he had a My Pet Monster stuffy, and there was like this pop seam in the corner, and he was one of four siblings, and
Okay.
his brothers and sisters would always steal his toys and his snacks from him. So what he would do is he would hide the things that he didn't want to share inside that pop seam, and that's where the inspiration for the baloney pocket came from.
Uh, I really appreciate the authenticity of the sibling relationships that you put into the movie. How even though they get on each other's nerves and they grate on each other, they really love each other and they look out for each other. I think that was an important role, theme that you carry through the film, and something I guess is quite personal.
Yeah, I mean, I have a younger brother, like I said, and we got on each other's nerves like no other when we were kids. But we still love each other, and he's always the one that's been there for me when things aren't working, and I'm always the one that's there for him when things are challenging in his life. And so, yeah, I think that sense of authenticity that you're feeling, it just comes from, you know, the uh the firsthand experience that I've had with my brother, and the love and the, you know, challenges we've had growing up together.